Hello everybody, today I will be painting some World War I German infantry in 15mm. These miniatures are from Battlefront Group's Great War range. To start, I will block out the base and the shoes of the miniature with German camouflage black-brown. Mix up an even mix of German camouflage black-brown and German field grey and apply to the uniform and putties. You don't have to worry about being neat at this stage. Take German camouflage black-brown and add black in a 50-50 mix. We will apply this mix to the webbing, rifle sling, and shovel cover. Use Cadian flesh tone to base coat the face and hands. For the figure steel helmet and the gas mask canister, use camouflage black-green. Optionally, the Germans used a stained glass pattern camouflage on their helmets, which could be a good way to denote stormtroopers from the rest of your force. To achieve said pattern, I begin with a base coat of yellow ochre. I then use red leather to create irregular polygon shapes across the helmet. Continue making irregular polygons using military green. Finally, take black to outline and divide each shape. Moving back to the primary figure, use flat brown for the woodstock of the rifle. This can also be applied to any SMGs in your force. Use beige brown for the handles of any entrenchment tools and stick grenades. The bread bag will be painted in khaki, while the canteen will get a coat of canvas. Now paint the scabbard and steel details on the weapons with black. I decide to paint this fellow's mustache with beige brown. After your figure has had time to dry, we will give him an all-over wash of Agrax Earthshade. Once the wash has had time to cure, we will begin layering up. Take our base coat color of 50/50 German camouflage black-brown and German field grey World War II and reapply over the uniform and putties, leaving the wash in the crevices. Now, apply a mid-tone layer of German field grey World War II, covering slightly less than our previous coat. This field grey color will act as the highlight layer for the putties, as I want the putties to be slightly darker than the rest of the uniform. Now, mix green grey into the German field grey in a 1:1 ratio. This will be applied as a highlight, focusing on the upward parts of the cloth. Take Mephiston Red and with a fine tip brush, carefully outline the cuffs, collar, and epaulets. If exposed, there should also be a line running up along the left side of his jacket. Take German camouflage black-brown and apply to the webbing, rifle sling, entrenchment tool cover, and boots. Now, mix in an even amount of leather brown and apply to all the previous areas excluding the boots. Finally, highlight the leather details with leather brown. To highlight the boots, mix together German camouflage black-brown and flat brown in a 1:1 ratio. While we have flat brown out, clean up the wood furnishing on any of our weapons. Highlight the weapon stocks with mahogany brown. Clean up the wood handles of the entrenchment tools and grenades with beige brown, then highlight with tan earth. Clean up the figure's face and hands by reapplying Cadian flesh tone, being sure to leave the wash in the creases. To highlight the skin, apply Kislev flesh to the knuckles, nose, ears, chin, and if exposed, cheekbones. Use khaki to clean up the bread bag. To highlight said bread bag, use German camouflage beige World War II. I'll reapply beige brown to clean up the mustache. Clean up the helmet and gas mask canister using camouflage black green. Use canvas on the cover for the canteen. Clean up the steel details and the scabbard using black. For the camouflaged helmet, clean up the yellow details using yellow ochre. I will highlight the brown areas with orange brown. Finally, the green polygons will get a highlight of an even mixture of military green and flat green. Now take gunmetal and highlight all the steel details on the weapon. Now that we are done painting, apply a matte varnish before moving on to the mud effects. After varnishing and giving the miniature plenty of time to dry, we will now apply the mud effects. With a hobby spatula, I scoop out Vallejo Diorama FX thick mud onto random spots on the base. Then fill in the remaining space with Russian mud. I then use a hobby spatula to gently blend the areas where the two different mud effects meet. This has been how I would paint a 15mm World War I German infantry. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing, as well as hitting the bell to be notified to when I upload future videos. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.